made a few mistakes early in the game, but then we played a really good period of about 30 minutes and we got to a 10-0 lead. Thought we were, doing the job really well then, but then all of a sudden you lose your halfback, you lose your fullback. They're two massive blows for you. You're only carrying one spare back as it is, and with losing two, it puts you in trouble straight away. And on top of that, once you make two replacements for your backs, you give up two forward replacements. So at the time I wanted to get players like Pullatu and James Graham back on the park. I'd use two replacements I didn't want to use. So all of a sudden you've got to wait a little bit longer before you take the risk of putting them back on. So a few of them combinations made the lead change over, and I was quite happy with the effort they showed and the pull back into the game and do a good job and held on right to the end, where Wigan played a great period of football for about 5 minutes, and end up just weighted possession, got them over the line to win the game.
I guess that's rugby league for you win some, you lose some, but I guess when the games come down to like the last 10 seconds or so, not sure what it was, but there's a few disappointed people in there, but James Graham gathered us all together at the end of the game, and we had a real listen to what this crowd was saying and the way they were cheering. We're going to remember that at the back end of the year, when it counts.
When you did score, when you did go 22 up, what was going through your mind at the time?
Well, it depends who you're playing. When you're playing Wigan Warriors, they can hit you from anywhere. And playing in front of so many people who are all shouting for them, it's kind of a hostile environment here. And we knew it was always going to be tough. I know it sounds daft, but I think they might have gone in front too early. I think I kicked the goal there, and I remember turning around at the big screen. I think it was like 6.5 going. I just, they're going to have a good 5 sets of us, and it was just one too many in the end.
You had a particularly good game. Is that any consolation considering the result?
No, not at all. I'm not an individual player. I play for a team, and that team's St Helens, and if the team are not winning, then I'm not too happy. So there's a few players who played quite well today for us. Obviously, we was a bit unlucky with the injuries what we come into. I remember going in there at half time and I seen Paul Wellens with a massive ice bag on, and Gaz Wheeler there with I think he's looking at a shoulder recon. So it's disappointing, because you need all your players fit. When you come into a game like this, you can get away with it against a few of the lesser teams, but when you come to Wigan, you need to be all guns blazing, and we was a little bit unlucky today.
It was a great game for rugby league. I'm not sure how great it is for a coach with that roller coaster, but I must admit I was very lucky to get out of that with the 2 points. Both coaches were probably right on the roller coaster, and I was lucky one today. It was tough in the first half. It was set for set, and there was a bit of fatigue set in, and there were probably a few poor things we were doing defensively. So we had a good chat at half time about doing what we've been practicing, and I thought we showed that in the second half. Areas in our attack we needed to improve on, and the players spoke about that at half time, and they came out and did that, and they showed that right to the death and got the points at the end.
Pat Richards, again, man of the match. Is it good to have him back?
Yeah, well and truly. He's a big part of what we do, and he's a great player. He showed that again today. And also his goal kicking abilities, kicking them from the sideline, adds a hell of a lot to any team. So, he's a big part of what we do. But to Pat's credit, he'd be very happy with all his teammates' efforts as well.
What does it feel like when you saw Liam go over at the end?
Yeah, it was a good feeling. We know there's plenty of time on the clock left when they went the 2 points up, but we know they'd been defending well at that point. So it was just a matter for us getting in a bit of good shape and keep testing them out, and eventually they cracked and Faz got over.
As derbies go, how does that one rank?
Yeah, it's definitely up there. It wouldn't have been if we hadn't won it, but yeah, it was great for it at the end. We got the points, and yeah, it'll be definitely a memorable one for everyone concerning Wigan.
We dug in and stayed in there. That was something we spoke about at half time. We've got to show how much pride we've got in the shirt, and how much we wanted it. And I think everyone in the 17 showed how much they really did want it today.
You seem to come out the second half with a bit more purpose. Was that quite a strong conversation in the dressing room at half time?
Yeah, I just think we come out the stronger of the two. I think they might have been tired. I don't know what it was, but we come out really firing. We ended up getting quite in front on the score sheet, and come away with the spoils. I think I'd rather win a game like that than winning with 30 points against St Helens. It's a massive game for both clubs, both teams. It's a good way to win.
And you're a local lad. Is it extra special to win it? But how does it feel to go over in the last minute to win the game?
Yeah, I got one disallowed in the grand final against St Helens, and I was pretty gutted then. But honestly, that made up for it.